Namaste. Namaste, and welcome to Mindfulness Moment. My name is Evalena, and it is a great privilege. It's a great honor to be here, right now, practicing with you. Mindfulness. Where do we begin? Where do we begin? Well, the Yoga Sutras teach us that we begin actually not in our mind, as the title would suggest, but here in our bodies. It's a wonderful place to start to pay attention, to bring awareness to this very moment. So go ahead. I'm sitting up today. I'm practicing here in Brooklyn, New York, at a wonderful dear friend's home. And this is the other wonderful and kind of joyful thing about the practice of mindfulness. It can be done anywhere. It can be done anywhere and everywhere and at any time, right? The energy is here, the intention is here, the quiet, the peacefulness, the joy is right here now. So we can start to find it anywhere and everywhere we are. So I'm sitting up here, this beautiful couch, my feet grounded on the earth. You are welcome to sit down on the ground. That's typically where I start my practice. Maybe you're cross-legged today. You could be kneeling. The information, the suggestion, the teaching again is very specific that you take a comfortable, steady posture. So hands are down, chest is open, and let's begin by gently moving the head and neck. So calming here, starting to make little circles into the head, moving it to the left shoulder. Chin drops down. You can go in the opposite direction. Let your gaze get nice and soft here. So just check in, see where you are. You might be hearing little sounds as we're beginning the movement here. Just opening yourself up. Next time your head comes to center, keep it there. Keep your heart lifting. Bring your hands together in front of your heart and let's set an intention for this day's mindfulness practice. And hold your intention with great kindness, with great compassion. We practice this. We practice these two experiences and emotions and intentions all throughout the practice of mindfulness. Kindness. So just hold your intention with great kindness, with great compassion, with compassion. Go ahead and lift your gaze. Float your arms forward. Keep your palms pressing. Reach your arms all the way to the sky. Separate your hands and send that energy out into the world. Sitting nice and tall now. Let's turn and twist. Go to the right side. You're nice and tall. Again, I'm down. I'm sitting in a chair. So feet down onto the ground. Heart open and full, wrapping your heart right around your spine here. Deep breathing in and deep breathing out. You can look over that right shoulder. Look over that right shoulder and start again. The posture begins in foundation. Right now, for me, it's the soles of the feet foundation. It's the chair, the seat, the beautiful sofa that I'm on. The spine is holding, right? Foundationally, the muscles and the bones come back to center. Reach up, deep breath. Let's twist to the other side and work it, right? Work it from way down, turning, twisting. Again, we start in our bodies. So we use these beautiful shapes and forms, the asana posturing, to come into this awareness, to come into mindfulness, starting with our bodies. Come back up to the center, reach up. Hands together, prayer position. Bring your prayer to your heart and then lift yourself up. So if you're down on the ground, take your time to make your way to a standing position. Palms are pressing, staying here now. Foundation, feel the energy moving up through your legs. Good. Float your eyes open. Sweep your arms to the sky. Keep your arms lifted and then go ahead. So I was sitting on the couch. This time I'm just going to bend my knees as if I'm sitting, coming into Utkatasana. It's pretty intense, fierce stretch, right? Posture. Beginning to sit, lifting up through your center, using the strength of your legs, the strength of your core. Beautiful. Exhale, drop into a forward bend. Let it all go. Take a look there. Make sure your toes are aligned, one right across to the other in alignment. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, big stretch there. Drop back down. Bring your hands together. Take that prayer all the way up. Arms separate. Sit back down in Utkatasana. Good. Stand back up. Palms touch. Exhale. We close the pose. Do this again. Sweep the arms to the sky. Sit down. Utkatasana. Nice full breath. Knees tracking straight ahead. Look down. See where your toes, the second and third toe, your knee want to track right there between the second and third toe. Release yourself down into a forward bend. Come up halfway and enjoy this stretch. Long legs. The legs are stretching the spine. Open your heart. Exhale, drop back down. Use your core energy. Sweep the arms to the sky, lifting up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll go again. Inhale up, sit down in Utkatasana. Exhale, drop down. On your breath, you come up halfway, stretching, expanding. Exhale, dropping back down. Reaching your arms to the sky as you lift, coming all the way up. Your palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. So the physical body, pay attention. Mindfulness, right? Release your arms. Go ahead again. Some rolls of the head. The sounds have changed slightly. Just awareness and noticing. Turning to face the right side. I'm not working with a yoga mat today. Be wherever you are. Make sure that you're comfortable and safe, that there's nothing in your way, that you can go to a very generous, spacious, wide-legged space here. So legs are nice and wide, arms right out in line with your shoulders. Lift up onto the ball of your left foot, turn that foot forward, angle your back foot in, and start to bend that left knee. So breathing in, breathing out, reaching very intentionally through the tips of your fingers. Core energy working, that back leg is straight and strong. Virabhadrasana to warrior. So this is a very powerful form, just like Utkatasana. Hugging the muscles onto the bones takes great practice, attention, awareness. Turn your palms up, lean way back, opening, keep that front knee bent. You're finding your way here. As you inhale, bring your left forearm on top of that right thigh, and then just dangle that right arm for a moment. Just dangle it, let your head drop. Keep your torso strong and open. Take some big rolls into that shoulder. So that arm all the way up 360 degrees. It's pretty amazing, pretty remarkable. Maybe your circle looks a little bit different, right? Feel the joint, the shoulder. Next time it goes up, look up, opening up through your chest. Your breath is full. Core is still working here. So try not to sink down. Sweep your top arm over your ear. Look up to the sky. Deep breathing in and out. Good. Look down. Drop the right hand onto the ground. Bring your left hand to meet it. Turn that left foot in. Bend your knees and pull your hips back. Straighten the legs. You can walk your hands forward. You can put your hands on a prop. I have my pillow here, so you can use it as a little bit of a lift to reach my arms full and forward while pulling your hips. Feel the open space, the stretch. Shake your head yes, and shake your head no. Presence here, keeping the right hand down. Twist to the left. So opening that left arm to the sky. Try to straighten that left leg. Feel the stretch. Exhale. Release that left arm down. Take a deep breath in. Oh, empty it through your mouth. You can exhale, exhale, let go. So the other thing that we use, right? The other tool of our practice is our breath. Left hand down, right arm up to the sky. Do it with your breath. Lifting, expanding, turning and twisting, opening up. So we use the pranayama to create this mindfulness, to experience the mindfulness. We're not actually creating it. It's right here. Release that hand back down. Head and neck are relaxed. Breathing, speak body, mind, right? Hands onto your thighs. Roll yourself up like a cat, coming up through a cat spine. Look forward, drop back down through a cow face. Your elbows can Slide against the ribs as you're doing that. Do it again, undulating, working the spine, looking forward, releasing. So the awareness of the body, right? We use our body to find our way, right? We use our feet to find our way in space, right? The proprioception of the body is right there at the soles of the feet. So here and now, turning your palms forward, this moment, this breath. Float the arms up, sit yourself down, Utkatasana. Exhale, drop into a forward bend, release. Come up halfway with a long spine and straight, strong legs. Exhale, drop back down, press into the ground and rise back up. Palms meet at the top, exhaling, hands to heart. Deep breathing in and out. So, awareness, mindfulness. We are here in this moment. Release the head and neck circling. And I love the shifts. I love the changes. That's something we can absolutely count on, right? Is the change of the moment of our bodies right here and now. So go ahead again, be very generous with your stance. I'll just turn to the side. I'll angle myself a bit. Opening up nice and wide and spacious, arms in line with your shoulders. Lift up onto the ball of the right foot, turn the right foot forward, and you're bending the knee. Open up. Virabhadrasana 1. Back leg strong. See if you can feel the leg bone pushing back into the thigh as you bend, as you open that front knee, that front hip. Takes great mindfulness, attention to be present in this posture. I feel the heat building right here in my shoulders. Where are you feeling it? It might be in the legs, the hips, the whole of the body. Turn your palms up, lean back. So we reverse this, trying to keep that front leg bent, left leg nice and strong. Bend your right elbow, plant the elbow on the thigh, and then drop that left shoulder down, dropping it. Head and neck are relaxed. Big circles in the arm. Big circles, right? Feeling your way, opening up. Big breath. How does this side feel? Is it different from the first side as you're moving, as you're experiencing it? When the arm comes to the top, float that arm way up and over your ear, feeling your breath. Let me just back out so I can be in frame here. Look up to the top of the arm, full of breath. The inhalation, the exhale. You can feel the balance in this pose. I'm kind of weaving back and forth. Feel that left hand drops to the ground, right hand drops to the ground. Arms go forward, hips go back. You're here. You're now in the pose, presence with body. We haven't yet talked about the mind, right? The mind in all of this attention, kind of climbing up slow, hands onto your thighs. Roll yourself through a cat spine, coming up, look forward, dropping down through a cow. Do it again, up and back down. So awareness, when we are truly aware, when we are awakened here, the mind is very, very focused, right? That's what we might call mindfulness. And mindfulness is the gateway to a limb of yoga called meditation, right? This is where we are headed on this path, right here and now in our bodies. Palms press, pause for a moment. It's planned and intentional. Feel your aliveness, the energy flow through the body. Sweep your arms to the sky. Sit down, Utkatasana. That feels a little different now in my hips as I'm dropping into this shape. Drop your hands down into a forward bend. So coming up halfway. Exhale, drop back down. Bend your knees, arms lift, Utkatasana, and all the way up. Palms touch your heart in a prayer. Deep breathing. Again, head drops, little sway here into the head and the neck. Doing a hip stretch here. So I have the couch right behind me. I'm going to try to do it in the center of the room, though. You can do it in your chair, right? Sit down if on a piece of furniture. You can also do this on the ground. So hands onto your hips. Let's take ankle to knee. So down on the ground, you can bend your knees. Just take your right ankle on top of your left knee. Go ahead. You can hug the legs towards you, or you can sit up nice and tall, ankle to knee, and then just hinge yourself forward, hinge right up and over the leg. I'm going to rest my forearms on top of my shin and feeling a pretty intentional deep stretch into that right hip. Now, the mindfulness, right? The body present, the breath present, the focus. Whoa, there you go. I just went out of focus a moment. There's the balance, and then gently rise back up. So, the mindfulness practice, shrug your shoulders. It's quite remarkable what we can accomplish when we get the body, the mind, and the breath in the same plane, right? There we go. Yoga, right? Yoga union. It's here. Lift your knee, ankle to knee. Sink down, sink down. Now, what might pull your awareness, your attention away from this posture? Maybe there's some pain. Ouch, right? You would get out of there. Maybe there's some distraction. I just heard something outside, right? Taking it all in. So I can hear what's outside. I can feel the energy. We don't move into pain in this practice. I can feel into my hip and stay here, right? Stay here, gently coming back up and release that foot down. Palms touch at your heart. Deep, deep stretch, deep breathing. Inhale, sweep the arms. Stay here for a moment, a little side bending. We didn't do much of that. So coming up, reaching for your right wrist, pull yourself up and over to the left side, back to center, up and over to the right side, and back to center you go. Little swim into your shoulders. The awareness, the moment is now. It's here. Coming down, I'm going to come into and onto the ground now. Again, you can stay up here and create a little variation of this next form if you wish. We're going to take a forward bend. I drop my heels down, the knees are lifted, the spine upright, right? So in a chair, very spacious and upright. Reach your arms forward, grab the outer edges of your feet, ankles, maybe wherever you can reach. And a simple, we've done these standing. Now we're going to do it on the ground. Forward bend. Paschimottanasana. Deep stretch, deep breath. Feel body, breath, and mind. There is a bit of magic that happens. And I believe that we've all experienced these moments of mindfulness, of just real clarity, awareness of whatever the moment is offering us, whatever it happens to be. Love practicing in nature too. Love practicing everywhere. Love practicing in this city. I've been walking around Brooklyn, experiencing the aliveness, kind of the grit of the city, the energy of the city, the beautiful trees of our city. Wow, wow. Right there, when you kind of just recognize the aliveness, that is mindfulness, right? Mindfulness. And gently lift yourself up, lift yourself up. Shrug your shoulders. Roll the head and neck, roll the head and neck around. Good. Coming again into another hip stretch. Let's do this one again. You can do it in your chair. I'm going to do it here on the ground, extending left leg, bringing the right foot ankle to knee. I'm going to do both legs. So for me, it's pretty intentional, pretty intense. You can try to do both legs. It's okay if you have a lot of space there. You might put something underneath it. If this is not a place that you can breathe, right? The breath is important to the mindfulness practice. Get out of there, like move away from the posture. Come back up, create a variation, right? Hinge forward, let your head drop here now. See if you can soften the outer hips. I feel this giant grip on my outer hips, and being aware of this moment. Being aware in a very awakened way, so that it's not to harm ourselves. I'm feeling a little something in my knee here. So making sure that that right foot is very, very flexed to protect you. And then you can undo that, hug that knee in. You can roll it around a bit here. Now, good. Extend that left leg. Let's try the other side, putting the right or the left leg up on top. That was the right leg. Stacking. The name of this pose is called the fire log pose, Agni Stambhasana. Each one of the asanas in the physical practice, right? We talked about being in our bodies, focusing clearly on the breath. Can I breathe in this position, relaxing the head and neck? And the mind just comes along for the ride, right? If I am present in this, as I hinge forward, the sensations are very, very present. You breathe into them, just let go, let go. Notice again, we talked about the ever-changing moment, every shift, every change. I can feel my body shifting and changing in this stretch. And every time is different, right? I've done this shape and form many, many times in the past. Maybe it's your first time coming to it. Just notice it will change, gently coming back up. Shrug your shoulders. And the element of the mind in this practice too is kind of we can let go of that kind of logical thinking mind. It's good for us. We don't want to alleviate it or get rid of it. Of course, it is necessary for our survival, but we can let go of the kind of the judgment part of it, the analysis, the constant analysis, the beautiful kind of imagination of our mind. Again, imagination is very important, but sometimes we go to the past and we imagine, or we rerun the events of our lives, or perhaps we're imagining future events, right? We use our imaginations to take us on a wild journey. Come back here again. Nothing wrong with those experiences, those mind, right, full experiences. This practice of mindfulness is for this, right? For this, to, as the sutras instruct, to take a comfortable, steady seat, sthira sukham asanam, and to prepare it very well. So I put my cushion underneath my hips. I'm going to kind of arrange myself just a bit more so that when the practice of meditation begins, that I can commit myself, body, right, breath and mind, to this. Taking in mudra too is a very helpful part of the physical part of the practice. I'm going to take my dominant hand and place it in the palm of the opposite hand, gently just touching the tips of the thumbs together, relaxing your arms. The spine is tall and upright. The rest of the body begins to soften and relax into the form, into the seat. And here we go, right? Here we go. Body, breath, and mind in this moment now, right? And now, if you can use other tools. There's tools of counting. You could count each one of your breaths. Count one as you exhale, and stay with that number one and count one as you exhale, and keep going like that. Count one as you exhale. Oh, a thought came in, and just start over. Count one as you exhale. Intentionally slowing the breath down so that that exhalation is deep and complete and full. Naturally, there will be a pause at the bottom of that release. And then you begin again. And so it's just one breath, just this one breath. So keep practicing, keep counting one, counting one. Just stay with it. Shoulders relaxed, spine tall. Tempting stillness, right? Commit to it. Awareness, awareness, mindfulness, body, breath, and mind. Take a deep breath, lift your chin in your chest. As you exhale, drop your chin back down. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Return back to your intention for this day's mindfulness moment practice and hold it. Hold it. We do this practice for the benefit of our own being. Hold that intention with great compassion, great kindness. Go ahead and lift your gaze, sweep your arms forward, reach your prayer to the sky, and then separate your hands. Send your intention out into the world. We do this practice for the benefit of all beings. Bring your hands back together, your hands to your heart center. May all beings be free. May all beings be safe and healthy. May all beings be happy. Another full breath in as you empty. Chin drops to chest. Namaste. Namaste to you. Thank you so much for giving me the privilege, the honor of guiding you through this day's mindfulness moment practice. I look forward to practicing with you again soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.